Ooh, fractured headlines here. Going to talk a little bit about those Epstein Files. Oh, everybody's sick of hearing about them, right? Well, today, a guy showed up on the news, Epstein's brother, Jeffrey Epstein's brother. I believe his name is Mark Epstein. And he warned us that, that Donald Trump's sudden flip-flop on the Epstein Files says one thing, and one thing only. Those files are being scrubbed. They're being sanitized. They're being run through the washing machine and the dryer, and we're never going to see what was actually in them. By the time we get them, they will be heavily redacted. They will be sanitized. They will be perfumed. They will be a mere shadow of their original selves. How do we know this? Well, because Donald Trump is the master of dirty tricks. And his sudden willingness to release those files tells me that the process of removing his name from those files is well underway. And by the time we get them, they're instead of being 3 or 4 hardbound volumes, it's going to be one skinny paperback, easily digested in an afternoon's sitting. Won't be much to read there, won't be much to see. However, we kind of know from Trump's unwillingness, his frantic unwillingness to see those files released earlier, that he was featured heavily in those files, and he knows it. We know it too. It's not like you suddenly change your stripes. You know, what is it, 26 women accused Trump of sexual misconduct, groping and feeling and finger banging, and E. Jean Carroll managed to score a victory in court, and he's supposed to pay her some money, which she'll probably never see, because he stiffs everybody, his contractors and suppliers, and you know, he works the bankruptcy so that everybody loses except for him. So yeah, we're not gonna see those unredacted files. That's just a fantasy. That's one of those Lucy and Charlie Brown football type situations. Lucy's holding the football and Charlie's going to run, and yeah, the football is going to be magically withdrawn, and yeah, there will be no kicking the football. We're not really going to see what's in those files. It's unfortunate, but it's to be expected. Yeah, we see this sudden flip-flop. And you almost have to wonder, you know, it's Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, Nancy Mace, are they aware that those files are going to be scrubbed and sanitized, and that's why they're calling for the release? While Trump has been so busy trying to keep them from being released, are they part of the cover-up? Because you know it's going to be a major league cover-up now. I guess Nixon erased 18 minutes on his tapes. That was a big deal. But we're going to see like 1,800 pages just suddenly disappear from those files. And we're going to see names disappear from those files. The only person who seems to have been punished for his involvement with Epstein is Prince Andrew. Yeah, just out of habit, we still call him Prince. Yeah, the Andrew who was formerly called Prince. Yeah. Even in that situation, hey, the guy's going to go live in one of his brother's country estates. Ooh, big punishment. Yeah. I'm just guessing the food will continue to magically appear at the table for him to eat, and the laundry will be magically done for him, and a chauffeur will drive the car when he wants to go somewhere. So, yeah. But, you know, he lost the title of Prince. We'd be pretty happy if Donald Trump would lose the title of President. Is it likely? No, it's not. King of dirty tricks. Those files are going to get scrubbed. We're not going to see what was in them. We're just not. Now, there's a hope. There's a hope that one of the people in charge of scrubbing those files and making sure that they don't contain the identities of Trump or any of his buddies, there's a hope that perhaps one person of good faith, one person with a conscience, copies the real files and releases them later. Maybe somebody, maybe some honest person in the government will step forward and say, hey, that part where Trump banged the 13-year-old, I took that out, but I got it. I still have it. And here it is. Yeah, don't forget, Donald Trump enjoyed the company of Jeffrey Epstein because he liked the beautiful women, and they were on the younger side. Yeah, on the younger side. This is also the guy who would wander backstage and take a look at the undressed girls at the beauty pageant that he owned. The 15, 16, 17-year-old girls, the underage girls, he'd go in and have a look around, you know. It's like, ooh, that's one of the benefits of owning a beauty pageant. You get to see those teenage girls in their underwear. Or maybe not even in their underwear, who knows? So yeah, he's got a taste for it. It's kind of funny that now, the age of 79, under such close scrutiny, he's never going to get anywhere near, well, I shouldn't say never, but he's unlikely to repeat those old tricks. And of course, his wife, Melania, it's pretty clear she can't stand the guy. She spends as much time as she can in Florida while he's in Washington, and in New York when he's in Florida, and she kind of seems to bounce around and be wherever he's not. That's her deal. Every time she's with a younger, good-looking guy like Justin Trudeau, she gets all dreamy-eyed. And, you know, it's pretty clear she's sick of Trump. She's not sick of his money. Oh, by no means. And as a Eastern European survivor who came over on a so-called genius visa, again, they're so ironic, you know, railing against the immigrants, and she came in under some kind of a bogus visa. It's pretty clear that she doesn't really have any taste for Donald Trump anymore, especially after that whole Stormy Daniels thing. You know, you just got to wonder which STDs has Donald brought home and passed on to Melania that she's had to go see the doctor and have taken care of. You know, you just got to wonder. He's a vile and dirty man, and she doesn't seem to want any part of him anymore. So yeah, okay, that's about what I've got to say on that. We're not going to see the files in their unredacted glory. Highly unlikely. We should. I was hoping it'd be kind of like the Watergate papers. You know, we eventually show up in paperback, and we could buy it, you know, at the airport kiosk or wherever books are sold. Be kind of interesting reading. But then the victims showed up on TV this morning as well, and they say they've got the list of people who, the perpetrators, and if Congress doesn't do its job, then they will release those names themselves. But I'm not so sure that just a list of names is going to do that much damage to those guys. Yeah, sure, so you took an airplane ride, but is there film footage? Do we have actual proof of what they did? And so it's going to be their word against the guy's words, and as we know, the women's words are very often discounted. So yeah, there you go. Hey, it's a beautiful day here on the trail. Nice and cool. I'm wearing a couple, 3-4 layers, and I'm still not sweating. Very nice. Everybody have a great day. This is Fractured Headlines, taking a walk. You know what to do if you like what you're hearing. Go ahead and hit one of those buttons there, a like button, subscribe button, make a comment. Don't make a comment, make a rude comment. Do whatever you like. Do whatever makes you feel good. Have a lovely day. We'll catch you on the next video.